Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And tonight our question comes to us from Oberon Drennen Wen, who asks, apparently in some distress, whether there is any aspect of Wicca which is not a matter of personal taste or personal choice. And the answer to this is complicated. And it's complicated by the wide range of diverse opinions that come under the heading of Wicca. And the Wicca movement is made up of a number of different things, including people who only belong to it for social reasons, as well as observant Wiccans who either belong to specific traditions or are unaligned. And within the particular traditions of Wicca, there are many things that are not a matter of personal taste or choice that come with belonging to that tradition. Certain doctrines, certain teachings, certain points of view, certain behaviors. Each of the different traditions has its own things that are incumbent upon its members. And these traditions do not necessarily share a common point of origin, though some do, nor do they necessarily share a common history, though some do. What they do share is a common community and certain common beliefs. Now, add into this the unaligned Wiccans, and unaligned Wiccans do not belong to a particular tradition, frequently do not belong to a particular temple, most commonly do not belong to a particular temple, and have no particular authority in their religion but themselves. And they put together their understanding of Wicca in a way that makes sense to them according to their own lights, and is workable in their own life, and therefore it can be widely divergent according to the individual. And in that sense, with the unaligned Wiccans in particular, there isn't much that isn't a matter of personal taste or choice. In the traditions, yes, there are many things that are not a matter of personal taste or choice, but for the unaligned, really it's a matter of what they choose to actually believe and practice. Now, you may say, if you don't think about this very deeply, or if your background is limited in certain ways, that this is very unusual. But actually, if you look at other religions, you'll notice it really isn't. And let's take Christianity as an example, because it's the one with which most viewers will likely be familiar. And if you look at Christianity, you will see pretty much the same situation. We all know that there are certain large denominations within Christianity which have divergent points of view, which regard their points of view as being incumbent upon their members. But we also know that within those large denominations of Christianity are many people who don't necessarily hold the official views, and who put together their understanding of their particular denomination according to their own lights and what works for them. And in some cases give lip service to the official version, and in some cases don't. We also know that there are large numbers of unaligned Christians who don't belong to a particular denomination of Christianity, who don't necessarily even go to any particular church or go to an interdenominational church, and who basically put together their own personal form of Christianity according to their lights and according to what works for them. And this is pretty much the same situation, and not really all that different. You can find Christians who come from every possible philosophic viewpoint, just as you can find Wiccans who come from every possible philosophic viewpoint. And you will find Christians who will take this part of historic Christianity and that part of historic Christianity, and sometimes a little bit from over here and somebody else, and put them together in a way that makes sense to them. And you find that even more commonly among Wiccans, who will draw upon anything that is available that has meaning to them. So, in a manner of speaking, I would have to say that the answer to the question is that really, for people's personal practice, that there isn't really a lot that is not a matter of personal taste and choice, either within Wicca or any other religion. But within the traditions, there are many teachings and doctrines that aren't necessarily a matter of personal choice. But when we talk here on the vlog, we're not usually talking in a tradition-specific manner, or if we are, we're speaking to the Correllian tradition, which I come from, which, because it is what I come from, is the only one I can really properly speak to. So, I hope that answers your question, and until next time, may you blessed be. And check out my new subscription site, thedailyspell.com. For 12 years now, we've been sending out the Daily Spell easy and free of charge to literally thousands of people, and will continue to do so. Thedailyspell.com is a subscription site meant to augment that daily service with deeper stories, deeper news, videos, entertainment, information, many daily features such as Marianne's Mystic Gem of the Day, the daily tarot card, the daily bio, and many more things. So check it out. Subscriptions are $19.99, and until next time, may your blessed be.